goes. Now could Zola fill one from here? Oh, yes, he can. It's 2-2. Only Hughes in the box. This is Zola. Oh, Owen committed himself. Zola still scores.
Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the Coffee Grounds episode number 3 of From A to Zola, a Road to Glory style series around Chelsea legend Gianfranco Zola. Now, if you missed out on the last episode, I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description, but we were able to make some pretty sweet upgrades to our squad, and I'm getting pretty excited about how things are turning out. So let's just go on and get ahead into episode number 3. Alright guys, so going into the first game, you see here that there's one change made to the team. You'll see Nathaniel Chaloba has returned to the side. That is because I accidentally deleted the gameplay footage for my first game. It was a 1-0 loss. So there's one downgrade from Lewis Baker down to Nathaniel Chaloba. Now looking at this guy's team, he's got 82 chemistry, 73 rated, Andros Townsend, Wilfred Boney, a few other Premier League players. It's a decent side, but he has a couple bronze in there, which gives me the feeling that I'm going to have a pretty good chance here, especially with that goalkeeper off of Ken. So 18 minutes into the game hit play here, we have Pasilic that plays the through ball into Zola. Zola gets down near the end line, he cuts it back up, and then going back inside, shoots to the far post past the goalkeeper. I lead 1-0 from a Zola goal for one upgrade. I am absolutely loving Zola at the moment. A friend of mine on his channel does legend reviews, and he gave Zola an incredible review. He's just such a great legend cam to play. Right now I'm playing him as a striker, but my hopes are to switch him over to a cam after we can upgrade the squad a little bit more here. You can see here I got a second goal with Kennedy off a corner. Great header into the far post. Kennedy is another interesting player that, as a silver rated, he's actually not a bad option for Ultimate Team this year. Alright guys, you can see here I scored my 4th goal with Kennedy, and when it rains, it pours in FIFA Ultimate Team. I felt like I really had a good game against this guy, and I took advantage of that. Right after that 4th goal, I got a quick break through here, a few good passes. I was able to put Zola through on that into the far corner of the goal, making it 5-0. What a goal from Gianfranco Zola. And right here may very well be the best goal I have scored with Zola so far. About 30 yards out. A cracker into the corner of the goal from a free kick. What an absolute beauty. I have only scored a handful or 2 of free kicks this year, and that was far and above my favorite of all of them. What a beauty. Up 6-0 now on this guy. You can see here now at about 7-0 that I take my foot off the gas a little bit, make some poor choices in defending, let him go through on goal and slide it on home. In all fairness, it was a great goal. Nothing against my opponent. But that's how this game ends, is 7-1. Now when we're looking at the stats, we want to see how many goals and assists Gianfranco Zola scored. And for this episode, it looks like we have 3 goals and 1 assist. So a total of 4 upgrades for this game. So after that 7-1 victory, I was feeling pretty good about our strikers. So I wanted to upgrade our midfield. Our first was Pasalic. I wanted to upgrade to someone that could maybe offer something a little bit more attacking in Marco van Ginkel, our injury-prone center midfielder. And the second one, I wanted to upgrade Nathaniel Chaloba to one of our returnee players this year in non-rare gold Victor Moses. This is a player that actually, he really has excited me this season so far. I actually would prefer if Conte would drop Willian for a few games just to give Moses a run of games. Our last upgrade is to drop Da Silva and to upgrade to our non-rare silver loanee Nathan Ake. Alright guys, jumping into our final game of today's episode. It looks like we are coming up against Max FC. I'm using the Chelsea third kits. He is using a standard 4-4-2, 75 rated, 100 chemistry BPL team. Danny Ings, Lindegaard, Tosic, Davies. Pretty standard team. I wasn't too worried at this point. Doesn't look like he has any standout players. And early on in the game, I'm able to put my striker through on goal, and he gets taken down in the box by Davies, and goodbye, it is a red card. He gets sent off the field, so now I am up by one man. And it looks like it auto defaults to give Solanke the penalty kick. But you know I have to switch it over to Gianfranco Zola. Zola sets up, and like the computer always does, I put it straight down the middle into the top of the net. And we are up 1-0 in the 21st minute of the game. At this point, I was feeling pretty good about my chances as I was maintaining most of the possession here. In the 47th minute, you see he tries to break out of his zone here. I make a good tackle. I am able to play Dom Solanke through on goal and into the corner. He scores his first goal of this game, and I lead 2-0 at this point. It took a lot longer to score my second goal than I had originally imagined. But then again, in the 58th minute, I get a corner kick. I play it out, and Kennedy is saved. Now he takes a goal kick here and plays it up. I'm able to get the header, and I tried to fake my pass. I get the pass in to Solanke and into the back of the net. He has his brace, and we are up 3-0 at this point in the 53rd minute. I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. I thought I was going to hold out strong on this game. And this is where I probably got a little cocky at this point in my play style. He opens me up here and hits an absolute screamer into the top of the corner. And I realized at this point, using a bronze keeper, I am really handicapping myself into what they can save, especially with such a small little guy. So that's something we might want to look at upgrading here in the near future. You can see here I'm able to play Zola through on goal and slides it into the bottom right corner of the goal, up 4-1 in the 57th minute of the game. I am absolutely flying. At 4-1 up, I was pretty confident that this game was going to end in my favor, but my confidence is usually my biggest downfall in this game. He throws it out, and you can see here he had scored another goal, and it was off a cheap header. He plays his striker through on goal. I cannot catch him. He chips it on through. I'm still leading 4-3, but that is how the game ends, and we are able to get the win here. You can see Gianfranco Zola had 2 goals, no assists, so we have 1 upgrade for this episode. And at this point, so we go ahead and upgrade our cam by 1 upgrade to the lone player out at the Eredivisie Vitesse, to Lewis Baker. Just an all-around better card. Now, if you guys are excited about this series, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below, because what else you gonna do? Talk to y'all later.